Today we're going to try Starry Soda, which is apparently Pepsi Company's new lemon lime soda. Now, the word on the street, and this kind of launched like last week, they kind of came out with it. Apparently, it debuted like last year, they kind of showed it, but it came out like last weekish. And apparently, the word on the street is that this is going to be a replacement for Sierra Mist. Now, I'm not sure, that's not a 100% confirmed thing, but I will say I have not seen a lot of Sierra Mist lately, so it is very curious. And Starry is now all over the shelves. I got this at Walmart in a 6 pack for $4.48. They were in the individual coolers. They had 12 packs. They're really putting this out. They're rolling this out hardcore, and Sierra Mist has basically disappeared. So this might be a replacement for Sierra Mist, which would suck. Well, I mean, it would suck for me personally. I do like Sierra Mist. I think in the power rankings of lemon lime soda, Sprite is easily on top, followed by Sierra Mist, followed by 7 Up. I really don't like 7 Up that much, but they do make a great cherry drink. Cherry 7 Up is fantastic, but regular 7 Up, not as much of a fan. I like Sprite specifically because it's very carbonated and it's very bubbly, and it kind of has that carbonated bite to it, and 7 Up is more flat, which I hate. So we're going to see how Starry goes. But according to their press materials, this brand is a purpose-driven brand built for Generation Z, so not me, and a crisp, refreshing formula with a bite to win, share, and grow the category. This packaging is a fun escape that also takes steps on sustainability. I don't know what the sustainability part is. I don't know why this is a fun escape. Honestly, this packaging is okay, but I am not struck by it that much. It kind of seems almost like a throwback packaging, which is cool, but I'm not really seeing the escape necessarily. And Starry, I think, is a pretty horrible name. So all power to them. Hopefully this tastes good, but the brand and the marketing so far, I mean, the marketing's okay, but the brand, I'm not a fan necessarily of their whole image. I'm not really a fan of their art style, and then I'm not really a fan of the name. But who knows? Maybe it'll grow on me. Like every other soda brand, like a big brand, was launched like before I was born. So, Coke and Pepsi and Dr. Pepper, Sprite, A&W, all that stuff was already around. They're not new. A new soda has not really cracked the market, I don't think, in a while. We had Surge when I was a kid, but that went away. So we'll see how Starry does. But, maybe we should just taste it. Maybe it's really delicious. Maybe it beats out Sprite on taste, and that'll help them with their market share, but I'm just really not sure. So other than that, pretty typical soda. They do have a zero version as well, but I didn't pick that one up. I just picked up the regular one, so let's try it out. If anybody did pick up the zero one, I'd be curious to see what you think about it, but here we go. Okay, I've drank. I was gonna say drinking. I don't know which word. I think it's drank. I drank about half of the bottle here. Not I think it's not exactly that interesting. What I'm gonna say, because to me it does taste very similar to Sierra Mist. Now, as I said, in the hierarchy, the reason I like Sprite the most is because it's super carbonated and it's super like strong. And when you drink it, the carbonation kind of overwhelms you in a good way. It's overpowering, and it doesn't really, the lemon lime taste of Sprite isn't really the most important thing to me. It's the strength of the carbonation. It feels refreshing. It's the most refreshing soda, I think. And then you get to 7 Up, where it has a lemon lime flavor, but it tastes flat. It doesn't really have a pop to it. It doesn't have a zing. It has a lemon lime flavor, but no pizzazz. Sierra Mist is kind of in the middle, and this is also kind of in the middle. Like, I'd have to have a Sierra Mist next to this one to really be able to tell you any difference, honestly. I think this may be a little bit more sour on the back end. As you drink it, as I was drinking it, I like it. It has decent carbonation. I could go with more, but it's really the back end, the aftertaste, that kind of has the strong lime kind of flavor. And it is a bit more sour. It is a bit more citrusy than I would say a Sierra Mist or even a Sprite is. But I do miss the punch of Sprite. So this is going to be another middle case for me. This is like where Sierra Mist went, where there's kind of not really necessarily a reason to buy it over Sprite, in my opinion. Or, you might like a little milder taste, but to me, the whole point of drinking a Sprite is that you want it to kind of hit you and it'd be refreshing and all that stuff. And then 7 Up is something I will drink when I have like a cold or the flu or something because it's mild and it has a nice mild flavor and bubblage. So 7 Up, good for colds. Sprite, good for refreshment. Starry and Sierra Mist, both Pepsi products, kind of just in the middle. It's okay. I wouldn't complain about getting this if they said if I wanted a Sprite at a restaurant and they said, hey, we got Starry, which is probably never going to happen. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't complain about it, but I wouldn't prefer it. I really don't see much of a place on the market for this. I feel like they're trying to lean into their new brand name and their Gen Z kind of thing, and that's fine. But I feel like there's not really a place in terms of taste for this new brand of soda. So again, it's fine. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's a fine soda. It's good. It's quality. It's just not. There's just no reason to get it over the other alternatives that are already available. You probably already have your favorite lemon lime soda, and I don't think Starry is going to take any one of their places. But give it a shot if you see it at the store or you see a bottle of it at the gas station or whatever. No problem giving it a shot. I think you'll just find that it's kind of a mediocre, not mediocre. It's kind of just a middle of the road lemon lime soda, kind of like Sierra Mist was. But Sierra Mist is called Sierra Mist, and I feel like Sierra Mist is a great name, even though, maybe I shouldn't be in marketing because I love the name Sierra Mist, but nobody ever buys it. So I think that's more of a product fault than a marketing fault, and I think that's the problem here as well. The product is just not going to hold up to their marketing push, but I could be wrong. Starry could be the next big thing. Who knows? It could be an established soda, and 20 years from now, we're all drinking Starry instead of Sprite, but I doubt it. So that's Starry lemon lime soda from Pepsi. 4 out of 5. It's solid. Give it a shot, but I don't think you're going to be really impressed. And I will see you all next time.